Hey everyone, it's Jen and I am back with a DVD collection video for you. Tonight I am going to be looking at my television box sets and just various DVDs. So just to give you a quick spoiler on what we've got. This is how many. So I don't know if I'll make it through all of these in this first video or if I'll end up doing like maybe 2 videos. So we'll see. So I'm going to start off with Angel. And if you are not familiar with this show, this is a spin-off from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And I actually started watching the show before I started watching Buffy. So I think Buffy aired for 3 seasons, and then this show spun off at the start of Buffy's 4th season. I've always sort of been into vampires, reading about vampires, watching vampire TVs and movies and everything. But I never watched Buffy until this point, until this show started, because I had seen the movie and it was terrible, and I thought, well, they can't possibly be making a decent television show from that. Little did I know. So at any rate, I did at one point own a couple of the Buffy box sets too, but I think I got rid of them because they were Region 2, and you know, I've always been able to stream Buffy, and honestly, I just find the last time I watched the whole series of Buffy, I just found that a lot of it just didn't really age as well for me as this show has. And honestly, I've always preferred this show over Buffy. Buffy has some amazing seasons and some really amazing episodes, but overall, I prefer Angel, the series, to Buffy the series. So let's take a look at this box set here. I really like this box. You may have noticed just from some of my other videos that I've like repackaged a lot of stuff, the DVDs and Blu-rays in these types of containers, mostly just for space saving. You know, I have quite a few DVDs and Blu-rays, and I just want to save space, but for things like this, I generally keep the box set, especially when it looks really nice like this. So this opens up like so. Hopefully lots of things won't start falling. And then if you see down here, I'm just going to move this back a little bit. So here are 4 of the main characters on the show. This is Wesley, Gunn, Fred, and Cordelia. So Cordelia and Wesley were both originally on Buffy, and they basically transferred over to Angel at the start of the season. So you probably recognize the actor who plays Angel. It's David Boreanaz. He's currently on SEAL Team. He's had, I think, a pretty long career with CBS. Before SEAL Team, he was on Bones, and I actually watched Bones for a few seasons, and then it just didn't really appeal to me that much as I liked Boreanaz himself, so I just kind of stopped watching it after a while. But I do watch SEAL Team. I just always liked him. He was never really a great actor, but I like the way he looks, and he's gotten better at acting over the years. So this is, this is season 5, so I have these in reverse order in here. You see, I've got, season 1 down here, season 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm sure there's a way this is supposed to be in here. I'm guessing this one is facing the wrong direction, maybe. Oh, I know what it's supposed to be, so let's see. So if we place the fifth one in here, I'm sure we're supposed to see his face. Yep. Okay, so there it is there. So, that's the box set. I'm almost certain that there was a booklet with this. I don't know what happened to it, but I'm pretty sure there was a booklet like sitting right up here. So we'll just take a quick look at the season 1 DVDs. And it's amazing how chunky this whole thing is. So here's the inside picture of season 1. I'm just going to put my glasses on so I can see what's going on here. So that is a character. I forget who that actress is. I think her name, I want to say her name is like Bei Lin or something like that. She's just a one-off. She's in one episode. And then you can see, who is that? I don't know who that is. That's probably just another one-off character. So season 1 of Angel was very much like a Monster of the Week type show where he rescued people from bad things. You can see that there. There's Cordelia. That's pretty sure just from a one-off episode. So it's kind of cool artwork on them. Let's see. Spin this one around a bit. Monster. So I wish I had the book because I believe the book explains all the different episodes. And then there's the sixth DVD. So in season 1, oh, here we go. Here's the name of the episodes here. Sorry, we'll spin this around a bit. Okay, so we've got City of, which is basically introduces the show. Lonely Heart. I'm trying to remember now. I watched this not too long ago. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure Lonely Heart is a Cordelia-based episode. I think this is one where she like finds the place that she's gonna live, like she finds her apartment, or maybe that was Wrong with the View. I'm not really sure. I Will Remember You. So in the beginning of season 1, there's a different main character who's on the show. Whose name escapes me at the moment, and I just can't remember at what point he... Oh, I think his last episode might be Parting Gifts. Or Hero. It's either Hero or Parting Gifts. This here, I Will Remember You. I believe that's the Buffy crossover episode. And I think... Let's see, yeah. This is a Buffy crossover episode. So basically, now I watch this series as it aired week to week. So I think this is around the time that I realized that I should be watching Buffy as well. So I actually watched this episode before I watched the preceding Buffy episode. And then kind of after this point, I went back and started catching up with Buffy. Like I started with the current season, which was season 4. And then I went and managed to find all of the previous seasons on, like, I don't know, file servers and things of that nature, and started catching up. Let's see, and then towards the end of the season, 5 by 5 and Sanctuary are both Buffy crossover episodes as well, featuring a character from Buffy called Faith. She's another vampire slayer, kind of a bad girl, as you would call her. And she just, her character is played by Eliza Dushku. I'm actually surprised she's not in any of this artwork on these discs, because this is a pretty significant, I think, turning point in the series where it really diverges away from being a Buffy, spin-off to just really being its own show. These are fantastic episodes. They're probably the best episodes in season 1. So it took a while, I think, for the show to really find its own. So that's season 1. Let's see, season 2. This may be a video just on Angel. Or just on a couple of DVDs besides Angel, and then I can do some follow-up ones. So season 2, let's look at the art first. Okay, disc 1. So that's Angel and Cordelia. So Angel, oh my God, it's so... I'm going to explain the show. I don't know, you may already be familiar with it, but Angel was basically a bad, evil, monstrous vampire for, I don't know, years and years, and then he was turned by a curse into a guilt-ridden good guy who occasionally goes back to being his old evil self again, which looks something like that. So, I mean, he can do the vamp face thing, normally anyway, but probably see it more when he's playing his bad self. So, there's more artwork. So here, that character there is Darla, who is his sire. And then there's some flashback. Oh my God, this show has so many flashbacks to when he was originally made a vampire and like the years he spent being a vampire. And oh my God, the hair, the wigs that they have him wearing, they're so terrible. Let's see. Here we go. I think that's Darla there. No, that is Kate. I think her name is Kate. She's a police detective on the show. Just another picture of Angel. I don't know if is that Darla? I can't tell. And then that's Cordelia, Angel. So this one here, this is a really good season. So there's a lot of flashback stuff on this season, including the return of his sire. So I won't get into the wheres and why fors, because if you haven't seen the show, you have no idea or neither know nor care what I'm talking about. But if you haven't seen the show and you actually want to watch it, I don't want to spoil too much. But so these are particularly good shows, good episodes. Is Darla, Shroud of Ramon, Disharmony. I like Disharmony. It's pretty funny. And then these shows are much more more comical. There's like a portal that they go through, if I remember correctly. I believe, oh yeah, Are You Now or Have You Ever Been? This is actually one of the best episodes. It's, I think it's a big flashback episode to Angel's character, I think in like the 30s or 40s or thereabouts. Really good episode. I think a lot of it is in black and white, if I remember correctly. Epiphany is a great episode as well. Alright, so there's those two. Let's see. Do I recognize this character? No, I do not. Let's spin this around. Okay, so this is... What was his name? He, becomes kind of a regular on a show. He's a demon who can read what they're thinking, essentially, when they're singing. Lorne. Character's name is Lorne. I forget the actor's name, but he died fairly young. Like in real life, not in the show. Disc 3. Spin this one around as well. There's Cordy. She cut her hair, which was not popular among the fans. Spin this one around as well. So this is, all right, this is very common, very convoluted story. So Darla, Angel's sire, ends up having a baby when she's human. So basically this is Angel's son, and he's like half demon, half human. If I'm remembering this correctly. And then there is Fred and Gunn and Lorne and Cordelia. You can see Cordelia, Lorne, Gunn, and then Fred. So, I'm just trying to think if there's anything in particular. I don't know. A lot of this this season didn't really stand out to me a lot, I don't think. So I can't remember any specifics that I think, ooh, yeah, this is amazing, but season 3. Alright, season 4. Here's the artwork. So we've got, Faith, that's right. Faith is back in season 4. So we've got, I'm sorry for the glare. So that is Faith, Fred, Lorne, Angel. I forgot she was going to be back. This one, I'll just turn it this way. He's always very broody. character-wise. He's not a very happy character. He's kind of depressed. Because when he does get happy, he turns evil. So there is Faith. Faith is such a great character, and the actress Eliza Dushku has really great chemistry with David Boreanaz. And then this is his son as a teenager. So what happens is at the end, I think it's at the end of season 3. Could be sometime during season 4, but at some point, the baby's kidnapped, taken through a portal to another dimension, and when he returns, he's a teenager. Teenage character is much more interesting than baby. And then disc 6. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to think of any particular. See, the thing is it's been a while since I've watched most of these, so the names of episodes aren't really sticking out to me a lot. But and then one more season. So season 5, the last season, is artwork. So here, this is Spike. Spike was an extremely popular show on extremely popular character on Buffy. And Buffy ended at the end of Angel season 4. So he, James Marsters is the actor playing him. He transferred over to the cast of Angel after Buffy ended. So you can see him down there. And basically, Angel and Spike kind of can't stand each other. And Spike is frequently just comic relief. But he's fun. He's very, very popular character on both shows. So here he is there. Whoops, sorry. Yikes. Scary. There's Fred. Fred has some, I'm just going to say, Fred has some very interesting things happen to her, and this image here is of the same actress, Amy Acker, but she is no longer Fred. She is a different character. And that's a pretty good arc. Season 5 actually is really excellent in my opinion. And then I don't know who that is. So let's see. Season 5. Honestly, I liked every season. I know there's like 1 or 2 seasons that were kind of weaker than others. I don't remember which ones they were. There we go. That was just 25 minutes just on Angel. I promise you the rest of these will not take that kind of time. But this is probably one of my favorite shows in my collection. And it's a decent looking box set, so I just wanted to show it off to you. And then I probably bought this used on Amazon, I'm guessing. But I don't know what I paid for it. So, DVD, collector's limited edition. Also includes, oh yeah, full color booklet. So, eventually, I'll find it. I'm not going to take this off right now. Alright, so we might as well just go to the next vampire show on my list. And let's see. So Moonlight was a CBS show. This actor, you may recognize him, although he looks pretty different here compared to how he looks today. His name is Alex Laughlin, and he's currently, I believe the show is still airing on Hawaii 5-0. He maybe had I don't even know if he had a year's gap between the two shows. This is the complete series DVD box set because it only ran one season, if I remember correctly. So, let's see. Bringing fresh blood to the vampire legend. Any private eye knows a lot about other people's secrets. L.A. Private Eye, Mick St. John, Alex O'Laughlin. He doesn't use the O anymore. Pretty sure he just goes by Alex Laughlin now. Has a secret of his own. He's a vampire dwelling in a covert netherworld complicated by friendship with an undead finance honcho, Jason Dohring. Jason Dohring was originally on... what's the show with Kristen Bell? Veronica Mars. He was on Veronica Mars. He's a vampire, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I already read that part. Memories of the alluring ex-wife, Shannon Sozamon, who turned him into a vampire in a relationship with the human, Sophia Miles. He feels drawn to protect and maybe to love, but no matter how tempting, Mick knows a vampire-human romance is eternally dangerous. This 16-episode, 4-disc set of the series voted the 2008 People's Choice Award for Favorite New TV Drama is a sure entertainment bet for all who like their vampire stories sleek, intense, and passionate. So this show had the unfortunately aired during the same season as the writer's strike that lasted for a long time. So I don't know that this show would have lasted. Honestly, the writing on it wasn't super great, and a lot of the acting wasn't super great either, but it was very entertaining, and it actually was getting quite a bit better. So it's unfortunate. We'll never know what would have happened. But I really loved this show. I was completely obsessed with it. And if you watched one of my other videos, I showed a necklace that is very similar to a necklace that this character wears, that myself and some other obsessed fans of the show had reproduced so we could all wear it too. When darkness falls, a hero will rise. What is it about vampires and being detectives? So there is Alex O'Laughlin, or Alex Laughlin in all his glory. Got this little booklet here. And then this is the cast. So this is Sophia Miles right there. Different episodes names. So some of the writers and directors involved with this were also involved with Buffy and Angel. David Greenwalt, I believe, was the producer, one of the producers on Angel. Let's see if I recognize any other names. That's all I recognize. So my favorite episode is Fever. Great episode. Let's see. So there is Sophia Miles again. I don't believe I've ever seen her in anything else. What is that necklace she's wearing? And then this is, what's her name? Shannon Sozamon, which I believe she was in the Heath Ledger movie, A Knight's Tale. So, honestly, all the episodes with her are really great. Like, the character, Mick, he just becomes super obsessed with her. And he just, like, completely spirals out of control. And it's just something really glorious about it. And then here is Jason Dohring from, you recognize him probably from Veronica Mars if you ever watched that. So, okay, I guess it's just David Greenwalt. That's the only Buffy Angel person's name I recognize. So quite a bit of flashback stuff in this show as well. You can see the vampire face. This is the so I wish you could see it better because that's the necklace. That necklace there is the one that I had copied. Around a bit. So it's basically set up as like a love triangle. And it's funny because certain parallels with the show Angel is that this character, who was his sire, comes back, like, reappears, I think, like as a human, which I can't remember why, and I can't remember if maybe it was just a scam to her getting inside his head or whatever. And then there's Jason Dohring. So I guess just 4 discs, and then there's the artwork. I'll pull this out. This is the main cast. Trying to think. I think he's a police officer. I have no idea who that guy in the middle is supposed to be. I don't remember him at all. Interesting. Anyway, I love this show. So I'm not going to repackage this up. Because I think what I will do is, since I'm going to go much longer, because I have another vampire show here somewhere. So I'm going to find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. You'll get a bit of spoilers on some of this other stuff. So I'll just do one more vampire show. And then we'll go and do the rest of this on another video. All right, so this show is a British series called Ultraviolet. Not to be confused with the movie Ultraviolet. It's nothing to do with it. And this was much earlier than that movie. Ultraviolet. They look like us, they act like us. For centuries, vampires have coexisted in harmony with humans until now. So, let's see. A dark, stylish vampire thriller for the X-Files generation. And let's see. I think you probably recognize some of the cast members. Who's that guy? I never seen him before. Oh wait, that's Idris Elba. I totally forgot he was in this series. I'm gonna have to watch this again soon. And then this guy, let's see, what the hell is his name? I can't remember. Alright, so with the, let's see if I can read this. With the growing threat of viral epidemic and the possibility of worldwide environmental catastrophe, humanity has an unprecedented ability to destroy itself, and vampires need to take control of their threatened food source. CIB, an elite government force, has been formed to combat the vampire threat, But when eternal life is offered, no one is beyond temptation. Let's see. I want to see if it says the cast in here at all. Okay. So there's Idris Elba. Huh. They look like us, they act like us. For centuries, vampires have coexisted. Blah, blah. I think I've already read that. Okay, so let's see. We've got 3 episodes on disc 1, 3 more on disc 2. So it's like most British series, like they're much shorter than American series. So it's just 2 discs, it's 6 episodes, and it's just, it's like really, really excellent. And I forget what it aired on in the UK, but they wanted to make a second series, and the creator of this show was like, no thanks. I have no idea. It's just so bizarre. Like, they were ready, they were prepared to like do a second series, and he just had no interest. I don't know why. So it's a shame, because it was actually pretty cool. Now, I know as far as like other vampire series goes, you know, I had Kindred as well. I don't know what I did with it. And I didn't have it on, I don't think I had like an official version of it. I think I had like some DVDRs that I'd like burned it on. So I'm just trying to think of what other vampire shows I've watched. So of course Buffy, that we've already talked about. Oh, The Vampire Diaries. So I watched The Vampire Diaries too. That also had a spin-off show called The Originals, which, true to form, I actually liked much better than The Vampire Diaries. I think it's because, like, the original shows, both Buffy and Vampire Diaries, have very much like a teen emphasis, and most of the characters on those shows are teenagers, where the characters on the originals and on Angel are all adults. So the shows just have a different vibe, and they're a bit darker overall. And let's see, Forever Night is another old vampire show that I used to watch. It's quite a bit old now. Really giving away my age by even mentioning that show. And then there was another series, a Canadian series that was very short-lived. It was based on some books called Blood Ties. So I've watched that as well. And then, those are all the ones I can think of. So that ended up just being a little mini vampire DVD collection video for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will do some follow-up videos on the rest of my DVD collection. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be at least 2 episodes to go. Alright, you have a great day or evening, whatever time it is you're watching this. Bye-bye.